I love that beat.
That's it.
I don't know why, but I do. All right, everybody, welcome to the Nocturnal Feeding Show, episode 24. At the moment, it's just me, myself, and Paulie. I sent a couple links out. Ed cannot make it. He is actually he's in Ohio right now. He
He's going to go hang out with his woman.
Yeah, him and Oinky's going to be up there. They are going to be at the OCA. And here's Deps. Hello, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
Yo, what's going on?
He's going to be up there at the OCA. So he just got there, so he ain't gonna be able to make it. He can't. He might be able to. Who knows? We'll see. Rico can't be here tonight. He's not feeling good. Dr. Anthony, I sent you a link on your Facebook, but he is on his way to the airport.
Where's he going? And how come we didn't invite us?
Shit. I ain't going to that. Sorry. He is he going to Thailand.
Oh, that's right. He said, yeah. He's giving some kind of talk.
Yeah, he must have got the okay to
travel.
Fly.
Guess his back is copacetic.
Yeah, he was doing pretty. I talked to him yesterday on the phone. He's doing pretty good with it. And he was with us here last week. Everybody was surprised because everybody thought he was going to be drugged up.
He was.
But I guess he got a good bill of health. That's good. That's good to hear, though, for real.
That's good.
All right, let's say some hellos. Fishing Outdoors with Lando, Carol Cox, Craig's Catfish Cave, John McKenzie, Select Pet, Linda Worth, Long Family Show. Yeah, that Thanksgiving thing, that's going to happen real soon. Actually, it's in a week, but it'll be here before you know it.
Skip Daddy.
No, it's on the kitchen counter.
Sorry, the wife.
That's all right.
Call. Stephen White, Xanadu, Hillbilly Aquatics. Speaking of, Dr. Anthony, Coro Works, Adam McReynolds. I can't remember if I said Craig, but we did. Now. But, yeah, thanks for everybody being here. Jason, Paulie, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.
That's it. We have fun Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
This
is an hour early, but
it's good because an hour later I'll probably be in bed.
Don't say that, Jason.
5 a.m. comes early.
Oh, 5 a.m.
I remember those days.
I used to do this and still get up at 4. Yeah, can't do that anymore. I did that last week, and now I remember why I stopped doing it on school.
Oh, yeah.
Getting old, man. I'm getting old.
Yes. And it's not that I can't do it anymore. It's just
it's no fun.
Have time for that. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's no fun.
I don't want to do it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. I don't care what's happening right now.
This is actually funny. Was your wife talking to you? Paulie.
Somebody was.
Paulie.
Yeah. Nancy was talking to me. Nancy was behind me when you were saying hello to everybody.
Well, and then I was talking to my wife because she's getting on an ambulance call.
Yeah.
We did it at the same time. Yeah, it was two different people.
It's a conspiracy. They did it on purpose.
I think they were on the phone together. Anything new going on with you two?
Well, I told you I've dipped my toes into the world of plecos.
Uh-oh.
I needed some. I wanted to put some autos in that the new tank I set up, and then while I was there was this little clown pleco sitting in the tank by itself. So it's $10. I said, okay, let me give it a shot.
Those are cool. Yeah,
I
you
mean,
probably never see him.
he's been in the tank over a week, and I've seen him once.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is what it is.
I inherited a clown pleco from somebody, and
I mean, it's small. They don't get big,
Nope.
So it's if it
He's
doesn't
been around
work
a while.
out, he's not taking up a lot of room in the tank anyway. So
yeah.
And then I moved all those cichlids that I got at Kenny's auction. They're all in their permanent homes now, so they're kind of chilling.
Oh, that's good.
The checkerboards that my man Gizzy Man, Mr. Wyrock, sent to me.
Gizzy Man.
He's a Gizzy Man.
Okay, that's not how I was pronouncing it.
Yeah, Giz. Well,
Jizzy Man.
Gizzy Man. So he sent me those checkerboards that he won for whatever reason, and so I just put them in their new home. So everybody, the Ivana Caras, the Epistos, and then these checkerboards are all in their new homes. So let's see if I can get some babies out of these fish.
I had set up, one of those hang on the back, hang on the front, like breeder boxes that have like the intake with the bubble.
Yeah,
the blue ball ones. Yeah, the blue ball ones. I'd gotten some threadfin rainbows from Maria, but they were like real little, like a little bit bigger than Fry. And I put them in that breeder box. I'm like, okay, because I didn't want to put them in the one quarantine tank because I had like the mop in there, and if the babies did spawn, they probably were too small, or it did hatch. And that those, even though they were still kind of bigger than Fry, they'd probably still eat the babies.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I mean, friggin' rainbow fry are like microscopic.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was worried about. And then, so all right, I put them in that little container, and it's got like a little like gate for like a grate thingy for the overflow. Like it's nothing great. It's just a couple pieces of plastic.
Yeah.
So like I went to bed, came up in the morning, and all the fish were in the tank. It went through that overflow.
Yeah, they went through the grate. You got to put a sponge on there.
Apparently, I thought, I'm like, oh, look, they're not going to get through that. It was like, because I was looking at, I was eyeballing it. Nope, every single one of them went through. So I'm like, all right, well, there went that idea.
So I learned that, and I went to Petco and bought some coarse sponge, and I cut it and put it in front of them slats.
Yep.
Because that happened to me with plecos.
See, I did the same thing with I have a smaller one. I used the bigger one of those boxes, those breeder box things. The smaller one, I did that same thing, and I cut some sponge and put it in there, and the Pseudomugal fry went right through the sponge, out into the tank. I'm like, dude, I can't win.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Richard Reynolds want to know what my weather is going to be like Monday and Tuesday. High of 46 on Monday. High of 48 on Tuesday. Today got up to 68 degrees, and that's going to be the last of it, I have a feeling.
It was really nice out today. I was in a t-shirt.
Yeah, I was too all day. It's going to be nice.
It was chilly in the morning. It was like 29 degrees, and then it got to like 65.
Yeah, we were in the 80s today, and we're going to be tomorrow. Not so much. It's going to rain, so it's going to be in the 60s, and then
Tomorrow's weather.
Friday, and then the weekend we're going to be back pushing 80 again. Next week it's going to cool off.
Oh wow. Well, it's like today was almost 70. Tomorrow's going to be like 65.
So
and then the next day is 20 degrees difference. So, yeah, that's right, Tom. So nice. You grilled in the twilight tonight.
Speaking of that, There's Alishon. I stopped at that cuboid place on the way home from work today. Apparently, it was on my way down, and I drove by. I'm like, "Hey, there's that fish store," but they're not totally set up yet. They're still kind of getting like, I guess they're not. They're doing a grand opening sometime. I actually have the flyer over here.
They left you in?
Yeah, there were people like talking in there. They had some stuff set up, and I just kind of milled around and looked at it. I know it doesn't say when their grand opening is. But I believe Alishon knew. But I have their little card. I got this at the Clash. That's why I was like, "Hey, I know that place." That's why I stopped.
Yeah, I just saw something. I got them in the feed. I don't. I think they posted something on YouTube today.
Maybe.
Cuboid.
Yeah, they looked like they were getting close to open. Like they still had like some tanks and stuff like laying all over the place and stuff set up. But they had like a nice, really big section for hardscapes. Ton of different rocks, like rocks I never even heard of. You know, it was kind of cool. They had like a big dojo thing for doing your skate, getting your scape on, I guess.
They were at the Clash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that big table in the towards the front.
Towards the front, yeah.
Well, they also Cuboid also donated the tanks for the aquascape.
Yes. And I believe that's the tanks they stock in their stores. Those.
Yes.
I think WIO is whatever the WIO, something like that.
You got one. Actually,
I know, but I didn't look at it's not like I had the packaging on it.
Wait a minute.
All set up on a stand.
You got more than one.
I got two of them. Fishy might have to give a speech to give me one at the Clash.
That must have been interesting.
That was a great speech.
Did he start singing?
There's the name of the tank.
Far from it. Yeah, that was it. WIO.
Brother,
yeah, they had them all over the store, but they had like real small ones, like little, like, I don't know, 5 gallons, I guess, like cubes.
Yeah, they had a couple of those really small ones in the raffle.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it's like, I think there was like a 3 gallon and a 1 gallon.
Yeah, there might have been a 3 gallon that they had there. They were using them more for like, I think they just had them in stock. But they had a couple of really cool tanks there, actually. Their fish, the section with the fish was still kind of like, it was like, okay, I don't think the fish have kind of settled into their whatever. Like, I think they're still moving, getting things together, so the fish were just like, okay. But they did have a lot of interesting things. A lot of rainbows. A lot of odds and ends stuff. They had like, what was it? It was some sort of red tip bala shark. I was like, what the heck is this?
Hey, if they're gonna have some different stuff in there, not the the run of the mill stuff. That's a great place to go.
I didn't even know there was a red tip bala shark.
I didn't know either. That's what I was like, wow, okay.
You know now.
And they had like a big set, like a long wall that had a lot of fish on it. Then they had like a little betta section here on the like opposite wall, and then kind of like walked around the back. But that whole rack wasn't set up yet back here, so there would have been a whole nother fish section back there that they were still setting up. And then on the other side of where the betta rack was, they just had plants in the thing. So that's, I guess, where the plant section is going to be. But it looked like they needed to set up more tanks and stuff and get that going. I did check out the betta system. I mean, I just checked out the bettas. I didn't actually notice the system they were in. Probably should have.
Wonder if it'd be bala shark red tip. I'm trying to figure this out. I want to see a picture of it.
I don't even know if they were in the tank. I just remember reading it on the thing going, where the heck are they? But there was like, they were like, I felt weird being in there because they kind of just like acknowledged my existence and then they just ignored me the rest of the time. But he was talking to somebody else. I'm like, all right, well, there's nothing I want to buy. So I just left.
Found it. I have to say, I rather like this one as opposed to the other one.
As long as you got room for it.
Yo, they got, trust me, man, those ball sharks are like a commitment.
Yeah, that's...
I didn't worry about that.
They're a commitment.
You could put like a half a dozen in a 10-gallon tank.
That looks more like a.
Looks like a Denison.
Denison barb. That's exactly what I was going to say.
But it's not.
Well, they're all related. I have the
It's
Denison
true.
barbs in here with Siamese algae eaters. Shape, they're the same shape. It's just colors the difference.
But they do. See, I don't think this is right.
No, that's
a Denison.
It even said it under the name Puntis denisoni. Puntis, I can't, whatever that. That's a red-tailed shark.
Well, that's on eBay, Skip. So God knows what you're getting.
Exactly.
Nice. See, Daniel Velez says Wio is a Spanish brand tank. I've made some aquascapes for my cousins. It is a tank. This is the first time I've seen them in the States.
These pictures are actually
Jason, Alishon said he gets a lot of his from Wet Spot.
Oh, okay, cool.
He buys from the
that explains.
division.
So, yeah, he had a lot of interesting things there. Like what they did have, it seemed like they were pretty interesting. Nothing I was looking at buying, but it was tempting.
This comes from seriouslyfish.com. That talk thing is just an advertisement.
Yeah.
No, it looks like a minnow in a way, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, that actual bala sharks are a member of the minnow family.
And that's probably a young one, too, to boot.
Probably. Because I've seen bala sharks. I mean, they're every bit of a foot.
I got some that are getting very close to that, if not bigger. I got 3 bala sharks that I've had for, I don't know, 13, 14 years now. It's been a while. Might even be longer.
So
it's 23. Yeah, like I think 09-ish is when I bought them.
This is what I have received today.
Okay.
Airbnb
San Juanico.
Yeah. Below it. That's just freaking advertisements, dummies. I got. Damn it! I put that sun. Oh,
just click on the picture and it'll make the whole picture big.
That's the name.
Chapalichthius paraticus. Paraticus? Atticus.
Is that a new Gadaeid?
They are.
They are libraries.
Yes. Are they Gadaeids? Or are they
Limias?
I don't know. They're Gadaeids, but I can't get a full history on these stinking things.
Gadaeid?
I got them from.
Yes, they're Gadaeids. Is that how you would say good day to Ed if you were Australian?
Good day, Ed.
Good day, Ed.
Just like you're from Australia. Good day, Ed.
Good day, Ed.
But anyways, I got these off of Wild Fish Tanks, Ryan.
Hey, that's who I got this shirt from.
This is crazy. But me and him was talking about these, and he was wanting to come up and be on the auction, but the schedules never aligned, unfortunately, with the clubs and stuff like that. But he got these off of a guy. The original ones were wild caught that this lineage comes from.
Oh, is this where you were asking me what were F1s and F0s and
yes.
Yes, okay. It's all coming together now.
Click on what is going on here? Yeah, that ain't working. What you were talking about?
Clicking on the picture to make it bigger.
The first generation from Wild.
Yeah. So this could be anywhere from F2 to an F3. We can't. It's kind of hard to. But here's a picture of the male. Anyways, it's kind of hard to trace, but they haven't. I don't think they've been in the hobby long. If Skull was here, he'd be able to he'll be able to tell us. But I just thought they were pretty cool. They're a peaceful G'day.
Good day, Ed.
Say skull 3 times fast, and he'll be in the stream.
He's probably here listening. I forgot to send him a message. But that's the male. And then the female is not on that picture. This is a totally different G'day. Well, let's just look. Yeah, that's a different one. Hey, could you imagine having that?
Those are cool vintage.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'll tell you, these things breed so fast. I got the Xenotechas that I have, the Dow Dry, from Skull, I don't know, beginning of the summer. I'm probably 4 generations into fish.
Nice.
I mean, they just keep breeding. Once they got the size, and I pulled stuff out of that tank, and they're just like, it's like I never took anything out. But they're got down when they eat. I mean, they just go to, it's like little piranhas. They're swimming around the tank, and as soon as I walk up to it, boom, they're all at the top waiting for me to lift the lid so they can eat. And it's like the water boils because they're jumping over each other trying to eat.
Nice. I haven't gone down the G'day route.
I mean, this was the first time I figured, they're care species. So the ones I'm not really having much luck with is the Mica splendens. I had a couple 3 fry, and that was about it. I also got the tiger limias from Didi, but the original fish were from Skull. So and they breed like crazy too.
Mine's not, for some reason. I was looking at the tank, and I just have one male, and the rest are all female.
The limias?
Yeah.
You want some?
I could use a couple males. I think that's a problem. If there's one more male in there, he'd have something to compete with.
Silver Creek's wildfire.
Wildlife.
Oh. Why did I read wildfire?
You said howdy, fellers.
Might have been the fellers in the.
I think it's the bedtime.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's getting close.
It's getting late.
So when you make your trek down here from Pennsylvania, I'll give you some fish.
Yeah,
when you go see your cousins over there in Fayetteville. I'm only 3 hours away.
Oh, I know.
And there's that Aquatic Expo. Is that what it's called?
We have there's the AGA is in April. Then there's the expo in June, and then there's another one in Raleigh that it's called Cause. It's the Carolina Aquarium Workshop in October. That's why I'm not going to the Clash next year. We're having our big thing in the first week in October. Would you like to go out again? I got to let Junior out. He's sitting here mowing.
I hear him.
Yeah, the G'day route Skull's fault.
Yeah.
And it's because of damn auctions we've been doing. Well, that was the benefit auction for Benes. Whenever I got them, I was like, man, I need something.
Yeah.
But
you got hooked.
We're gonna have to be thinking. I don't know. We may still do North Carolina. We haven't really. We got a couple things that we kind of want to do, and one of them's actually up in Connecticut in April. The first weekend in April, you got the NEC is throwing their convention. Greg Jones is running it. He did a video on it.
Northeast Convention Conference.
Yeah, that's the same weekend that the AGA is going to be in Raleigh.
And that's actually not too far from here.
Yeah, I'm committed to that. I'm helping the club.
Yeah, I looked at that Connecticut thing. It was only 4 hours away. It's not incredibly far.
No.
was like 4 hours and 6 minutes for me or something.
Yeah, it's like 6 for me.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, well, hell, that's half the trip to what we did last year to Kentucky.
Yeah, I mean it's less than half for me, man. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Kentucky was 15 hours from me.
It was 11 for me.
13
It was
hours.
11.
It was
Well,
13 hours for me.
10 and a half there and 11 back is what it was.
Well, 11 was because of that stinking.
I left at the crack of dawn, and I was riding out in front of I was riding the wave of a thunderstorm behind me the whole way till I got through Ohio. There was like a thunderstorm that I was coming in and out of the whole time.
Yeah, that was my way.
It's like
that was my way. Well, actually, both coming and going, I was running through storms.
No, I was just going when I did that. I knew it was supposed to be crappy. That's why I left early.
Well, you remember that night we went to that what do they call that that restaurant where they bring all the meats around.
Oh, I wasn't there for that because I went to the.
Oh yeah, we
Rusty
went.
Wessel.
Is that called a Korean barbecue?
No, it's a Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah, we didn't go. We were at Rusty's.
That's right. You were there the same day I was.
We went there, and on our way back, you want to talk about freaking monsoon? Oh my!
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's
we were in the bus.
We had to cut the short at Rusty's. The lightning was like it was breaking right over his house. We had to cut the whole barbecue short.
Yeah, we did.
What's up, Kenny?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, there used to be a Brazilian steakhouse right down the road from
here. And then
that's a good place.
And then coming home from the Clash, I hit a freaking storm.
That's right. It was raining that whole day.
Yeah, it was.
It was crappy out. That weekend, it was crappy out. Saturday was a mess.
Freaking bad.
Sunday was a mess. Friday was the only good, nice weather, I guess.
The only thing that slowed me down Sunday was the Amish traffic jam.
I saw 3 separate horse and buggies on Sunday morning.
Because I left. I cut out at 8:00.
No, I had to. I screwed around for a little while, but I had to run down to the gas station to get some money from the ATM, and then I ran back and I kept running into horse and buggies. Sunday out in Amish country, man. You're going to see them everywhere.
Oh, yeah. They were all over the place. Yes, Amish traffic jam. They
I've seen them too.
They go to church early out there.
In downtown Lancaster, which is a full-on city, right? They will ride their horse and buggy right to the bank.
Yep.
And that's an Amish traffic jam. And it's not a whole lot of parking for a horse and buggy.
And you have to keep your eyes open and looking at the ground, because there's deposits made by something other than the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got fish coming next week too. You have to wait about them next week.
I see. Let's see.
What are you getting?
Corey Doris. Surprise, right?
Yeah. Well, I just got 12 of them.
I was going to say, didn't you just get some Corys there?
I got them today.
Yeah, I remember I was at the swap when they got them.
I'm surprised she was able to tell that they were millennials. They're so small.
Really?
No, I mean, yeah, they're. I want to say they're probably about 2 months old. I mean, they're about that big.
Wow, little dudes. I thought you got those at the Clash, no?
No,
I was looking for them.
No, I was looking for them. Nobody had them.
Gotcha.
I was looking for those or Mateus.
And then
nobody had. I mean, and in fact, they only just started showing up on the lists again. So I don't know if they're a seasonal fish or what, but when I was out looking around for them, they only just showed up on the list. So.
Well, and then also it was a fish rumor that had mentioned about him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told him I got some. He goes, "Oh, hey, excuse me. Wasn't Paulie looking for him?" And then that's why Maria called you. I was like, "Phew."
Yeah.
Yo, Paulie. Oh, she called you right
Yeah,
there
she
and then
called
said,
me.
"You want these?" Oh, okay.
She called me and let me know they were
I
there.
thought she bought them on a whim and was like, "I hope he
No.
wants these."
She bought some for herself.
Well, that's what I meant by on a whim. Is like, "Oh, if Paulie doesn't want them, I'll take them."
Well, she would have been she would have gotten a lot of Millennies because I think she bought at least one bag for herself.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, she did.
So
They're nice. I like it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
cool.
have them in one of my Episto tanks, so I just wanted to expand them because I only have like 5, and I want to get a little bit new blood in there. So couldn't pass the deal up, and I had no Corys in the new angelfish tank, so they went in there. And I got some guy bugging me about where I got them from. I told him, go call Mike's Bulgarian. And then he's asking me, well, how much you pay for them? I says, take that up with Mike.
Is that where she got them from? No, Mike?
No, those were it was a woman. She had
she was like
apparently she had a bunch of Corys.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Whoa.
The woman.
What?
Super parallelis robustus.
Where did you get that?
Pantalensis.
That one's rare. Pantalensis, that's a rare one.
I want to know where he got the super parallelis. That's what I want to know. Where Night Owl got them. That's my bucket list. That's my bucket list, Corydorus. PAR. I don't know how to spell, so bear with me.
Alex's fish room on band. I know Alex's fish room. He was at no, he wasn't at this past swap. But he was at the Clash.
Yeah.
And I do see him active on band a lot. As a matter of fact, I should probably check band. Because was it this past weekend he was doing the drawing for the Starlight Plecos?
I don't know. I didn't get no email or nothing.
No, it was on. You had to be on the band app to see this stuff.
No, I mean, I put in for that.
Oh, I see. You didn't get no emails. Okay, I see what you mean. That you won.
Yeah. Trying to show.
He did give me a number though. Where was it?
I think he had some of those at the Clash, but he wanted big bucks for him.
Big bucks, no whammies.
That fish goes for about $100. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he wanted good money for them at the Clash.
Trying to find. See, if I ain't mistaken, there's 2 different ones. Get into the old Bible here.
I see who won this. Florente Sanco.
PAR.
Oh, gee, this is Night Owl Aquatics. Even said congrats. I see him here.
Oh, thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. It's a super sticker. I need to go over to here to see what it is. Devil. Yeah, right. I know. Devil. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's a super parallelis who's selling them $40 a piece. Nice. It was only a couple of days ago. It was only a day ago. The 14th? What did it say? 16? 2 days ago.
Oh, that sucks.
What? What's that?
All right, thank you, Victor. Appreciate it. The bag broke. Ooh. And Night Owl says he's won a few of his raffles.
Nice.
I need to learn that band some more because there seems to be some pretty awesome fish.
Well, band is taken off since Facebook banned the sale of livestock. So band has really jumped. I have my club has its own band, and there's a Pisto group I belong to, and then there's another group from Charlotte that has their own band. So
yeah. Well, it's ever since the Facebook banned whatever, like wild, whatever, livestock sales, I guess.
Well, any animal pet trade, they don't want it on there.
Yeah, basically live goods, livestock.
Only Oscars, please do tell what you scored today.
Panda loaches, those look cool. Sorry.
Right, Matt. Oh man. This is a good question, Tommy.
Got to read the questions. Not everybody's looking at.
I'm working on it.
Speak.
Get off your phone.
You need IH.
If you can only have one low, mid to upper and upper level fish, stays in that area of the tank or river, lake, etc., which would you choose for one tank?
I already know.
So one of each is what he's saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like one type of each? Like sometimes you need a school.
I'd have Corys, Pistos, pencil fish. Done. 20 long.
But wouldn't the Corys and the Pistos occupy the same point in the tank?
The Pistos are kind of they do low to mid. They swim in that middle level, so the middle level of the tank is where as high as they go.
Right.
The Corys, I mean, if you wanted to push it, they shoot up, and at night they're always swimming on the surface. They're at night they swim up on the surface. So I mean, but if that's I have 3 fish. I'm going Corys, Pistos, and pencil fish. I throw them in a 20-gallon long, and it's a beautiful thing.
That's what they had at Key today. They had some of those red pencil fish. I looked at those. They were nice.
So that's a interesting question. I would go with the Corydoras, and something that I am keeping now would have to be my black Schultz eyes. Since I've never had the bucket list fish yet, I don't want to say I'd want that. Middle, it would have to be some kind of schooling fish for me. Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, those middle fish are. There's a million of them, right? I guess I like every tetra.
I would have to go with the Congo tetra on that.
That's not a bad one.
And my top dwelling fish, because I have them and I've had them for a very long time, and they're freaking awesome. They stay at the top all the time, is my African butterfly fish.
Those are cool.
And the size tank for that, I would have to go. That'd have to be a 55. Because of the tetras, the Congos, the African butterfly fish, and then Corydoras, I can just get a slew of them. That'd be good.
3 million of them in the 55.
Listen, I'm sitting in this discus tank. I've got probably at least 50 stir-bys in here.
Nice. I need to do that. Upgrade I think I have 4 of the Corys that I have to Dolphois. That's it. I need more.
I just sent you a picture of those Ivanacaras. It's on Messenger.
If I were gonna do this, I would do probably the Cyanodorsalis as the top fish, the Pseudomugals, the blue back, blue eyes, because they're just incredible looking. And a big ass school of them too, because that would be cool. Bottom dwellers that have to do, I don't know. I do the pleco thing. And I'm gonna do the plecos. I'm gonna do like the 46s or the 33s, 333s, cool looking ones. 46s. Let's go with that. Or no, the mango pleco. You ever see that thing? That thing is cool.
They get big.
They get big, and it's like an L47, I think, is what it is. I think it was with the mango. Those are cool. They get big.
Skip, can you pop that picture up? Kenny's in the stream.
In mid ground, I do Geophagus. Not that, I mean, I can't put all these in the same. Well, I could put the geos and the plecos together, and I could put the plecos and the rainbows together, but I guarantee the geos and the rainbows are not going to work.
Yeah.
Not the pseudos. They'll be food. Oh, those are cool.
There you go, Kenny. Those are the Ivanacaras. Those are all the males.
They are nice.
I tell you, they've already. They were paired off when I got them. When I put them in the quarantine, they had paired off in the quarantine tank. When I put them in there, they paired off, but they don't bother anybody. I guess it's because there's enough line of sight areas where they can't really see each other for most of the day.
Yeah.
So they've been chill, but they've paired off. I mean, there are each male has his own female, and they've set up a section of the tank, but they don't bother anybody else in the tank. They and then I still have a Cockatoides episto in that tank, and they don't bother him either. So it's they seem to be pretty chill.
This Alex guy is selling these mango plecos. Dude, I gotta keep on.
I wanna find a pleco for my Star Sapphires and the OBs.
Well, I used to keep bristlenose with my African cichlids, and they seem to do okay.
I've seen a lot of people do that with bristlenoses. They keep them with African cichlids.
They're pretty good at getting out of the way. And
I talked to the guy that I got the OBs from. Excuse me. It's 717 Cichlids. He's on Facebook and he's in other places, but he was there at the swap in the back corner of the hall, that little hall.
Okay.
And I asked him, I said, hey, I want to figure out a pleco to put in here. And he said bristlenose. I'm like, really? I mean, when they're full grown, they get the males, the males, females, I mean, they're about 5 inches. So
yeah. Plus, I used to keep them with the Masonized, and the Masonized are like the most brutal, like of some of the Africans that are out there. Even though they're not the biggest, they're pretty mean dudes. And the bristlenoses would just, I think at some point the Masonized just gave them like, okay, whatever this fish is, it's not bothering us. We're not bothering it.
Yeah.
They kind of find a spot to hide where they're not.
They're out of the way, and they don't present a threat to them, because it's kind of, especially with cichlids, if you look like them,
oh yeah,
they'll it's like going to a hockey game. The fight breaks out. They drop the gloves and all's fair in love and war.
Yeah. Well, plus, if you don't have a big enough colony of some of the cichlids, they're just going to kill.
Oh yeah, they just the especially that's
what happened to
reason.
mine.
Well, I can't have Africans anyway. My water's too acidic.
My colony collapsed. I fed I changed the food I was feeding, and these were they were vegetarians or like veggie whatever.
Yeah.
And they needed like, if there was too high of a, like a lot of like spirulina and stuff like this, so like that we get is like enriched with like proteins and stuff like that, which was way too much for them. So every time I fed it to them, they would just bloat and die. So I had a food that I was using for a while, but then the store stopped selling it and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I switched. And when I switched, I got a whole bunch of fish that bloated, and then my colony was like on life support, and then they just started murdering each other. And that's how it went down.
Victor, I keep mostly wild type discus. I originally had the multicolored, the clown car cichlid discus tank with all the different colors. I actually like the wild types better. So they're mostly heckles or heckle crosses.
You know, old Fishymon's got a ton of bristle noses, or he did.
I know. I got a crap ton of them. I need them. I need them to grow some more before I put them in there. Yeah, I got green dragons off of him, and also commons, bristle nose.
Yeah. Green dragon.
Like I said, I just dipped my toe in. Got that little clown pleco. That's it.
That's where it starts, man.
I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot more toe dipping. It was kind of sitting there, called my name, and I took it. I like the Ottos and the Corys better.
Yeah, I like the plecos and I like Corridoras, but with the plecos, I was very fortunate enough to receive some. Was it 397s, Jason?
Yeah. And
I was scared.
I'm still scared.
I am too.
I haven't killed him yet, but I'm still scared.
I haven't. My 3 are still alive too, but Maria Z was nice enough to hook us up just to try it, just to see how our water was with it, because I had. Well, remember, you know what? Remember the zebras from Fishymon?
The King Tigers.
King Tigers, sorry. Got them off.
It's like there's no way in hell Fishymon gave you zebras.
Yeah, anyways, his tigers, and they died. So I was like, I don't know. I'm scared to get these.
Oh, jeez.
And I think now that the tank's more seasoned, I think that may have had something to do with it.
Yeah, I think that does help.
Yeah.
These plecos they're doing awesome.
I can tell you, I tell that with people that want to do discus. I said, make sure the tank is up for 6 months. That you're going to have a much easier time with the fish, because they like the high water temperature, and two, it's whatever's going on in that seasoned tank makes them happier. Because I know when I first started with them, I probably lost 40% of the first group I had in there in about 3 months. It just started dropping like flies. Now that tank is rock solid.
Yeah, I know he has zebras, but I'm just saying he's not giving any to skippers. What I was saying.
No, it was the King. It was the Tigers. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Yeah, 333s. I got a bunch of 333s from him.
Unfortunately, at the time, my water wasn't ready for them, and they kicked.
I think I have he gave me one, and he just gave me one every once in a while, and I just threw. I would put them in their own tank, so I have every one of my tanks has at least one 333 in it.
So now I know why he was on the stream on Sundays. He was giving you plecos.
Oh God!
Yeah. I felt obligated to bring him up.
Poor
They gave me a
Kirk.
bunch. I asked him, like, I've got a whole bunch. I put them in my 75 side. There was 4 in there, I think. I think he gave me 4. I told him I wanted to get some more, too. So.
You know what? I feel bad. I don't remember seeing him coming in. Sorry, TJ.
TJ?
Nice to see you.
TJ.
Amish Didi Garcia. Holy cow.
Didi
Show up.
Garcia.
Garcia Aquatics. What the hell? So, met him in person. That is so true. That is so true. That's him. Remember that on the Men in Black?
That's weird. That didn't even show for me.
What?
The only thing that showed for me was at the end, like half a second of him going like this. I was like, okay, that was quick. But I saw it on the replay. Weird.
Yeah. StreamYard. What do you do?
Deal with it. So you got a clown pleco now, Paulie.
Yes.
You have 397s. Do you have any other ones, Skipper?
Oh, you talking about plecos? Oh
Yeah.
my god. I have I have the 397s. The 397s. I got the Super Reds, Longfin Chocolate.
Well, those are all bristle noses, right? Well, Longfin Chocolate and the Super Reds are bristle noses, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I technically have, like, if you talking about like types.
No, yeah, I'm cool. I'm just making sure I understand that those are what they are.
Yeah.
Longfin. Okay, so you have. That was 4,
everything
right?
else I have besides the 397s are a form of a bristle nose. With the your regular
Chocolate.
bristle nose, your chocolate,
Super Reds,
albinos, longfin. I have lemon blue eyes.
Jeez, dude.
Dragons.
The green dragons.
Green dragon and the chocolate longfin. Oh my god, I got a lot of plecos.
Yeah.
That's
all you got to do is come to the Raleigh Aquarium Society. The auctions, I mean, the last 3 meetings I've been to, I think the auctions were either plants or plecos. That was it. I mean, there was very little else as far as fish. The auctions were nothing but plecos.
I got King Tigers, 397s, and then I got the only other one I think I have. Oh, the clown. I have a clown pleco. And I got the sailfin pleco. That dude's big. That sailfin pleco is the biggest fish I own, I think.
I like that.
I think it's huge.
See, that's
it's bigger than the bala sharks.
I could put that in a 75 with them.
I think you could put 6 of them in a 10-gallon.
The 75 might be getting small for that that sailfin.
What's that?
My sailfin would be small in a 75.
Oh.
They do get big, like big.
And
they can live like 25 years plus. I inherited. I got this. I rescued this one. Some guy had it at 15 tall. It was a guy I work with. I was like, dude, what are you doing with this pleco? And he's like, I don't know. They told me it wouldn't get big, and now it's like,
yeah, of course,
I could barely even move. I'm like, dude, you got to give this thing up. He was gonna take it back to the store, to a store, and they were gonna take it. And I was like, you know what? I got a spot. I'll take it. I love that fish. That fish is awesome.
Jimmy P. With his new name.
What's his new name?
What's
Jimmy P's new name? Is it Dimas P?
Yeah, sure.
Zimis.
The Zimis P?
Yeah.
Okay, that explains a lot. What is that even all about? Dizimus?
I don't
know. Maybe he's in witness protection now. Maybe.
Oh yes, Select Pet. I would love. Hello, Jeff King. Your Nazi Swords are still doing great. Oh, I can't wait for them.
Like Fed said, what is it? Bristlenose is a generic name for a group of pleco species, like the lemon blue eyes are L144s, but Starlight L183 is also a bristlenose. I see.
Those are nice. I'd like to get some of them. Oh,
Starlights?
Mm-hmm.
I did see them recently. I think there was some at the swap. Sure
was that?
I thought about it. Isn't it the ones that Ed was really looking for too?
Yeah, that's what Alex was giving away also.
Exactly. That's why I entered the giveaway in case I won it. I was going to get him that.
Oh, if I won it, I was just going to tease Ed that I got him before he did.
Let's see. I might have done that too.
What was the guy Stephanie's working with at the booth? What at the Clash? What was he pushing?
Chris. Those were 3.
I know they were big money.
3. What are the ones that Steph always sells? The 236s, 236.
Yeah,
but they were like the super whites.
Yeah, he was
getting some good money. It wasn't super whites.
She had some super white. He had some super whites.
She has them, but it wasn't them. It was.
Well, I think that's why she was working the booth. She was earning some super whites.
Well, that's who. Thank you. 236s.
That's what I said. I think said that.
And then the 173 also.
Yeah, Skip and I got a lot for working that booth, right, Skip?
Oh my God.
We got pizza.
We got
pizza.
I got Fishymon and Patty to talk him down out of some driftwood. That apparently was way too big for the tank. I was going to put it anyways.
I mean, I got driftwood, but they just handed it to me.
Well, that was nice of them. This was $100 and some piece of driftwood.
Oh, that big monster you had. How did
Huge.
What did you do? Strap it to the top of your car?
Pretty much almost had to, yeah.
I got a pretty nice piece of driftwood off of him too. It's in the tank. I put that piece that I brought back. The stuff that I brought back from the Clash is already in the tank.
I bought this and I thought I was going to put it in my 125.
It didn't float. I just stuck it in there and it didn't float.
So what I did with the piece that
I don't think this will float either.
That big, it won't. So what I did,
this thing's heavy. What happened?
We shouldn't have talked.
Hey, Ed, we're just finishing up. Thanks for stopping by.
Glad to be here.
So
here's my wood.
There's his wood. Jason's playing with his wood, Ed.
Very nice. You could make a harmonica out of that, or a tuba.
Yeah. And a toothpick. Or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to put this in my 125, but it is way too big for my 125. Well, I guess I could lay it down, but.
Cut it in half.
Jason, I don't think that thing's going to float.
No, it won't float.
No, because the stuff I picked up from them, I mean, I put it in that tank and it's sitting there.
My concern was it was going to take up a whole lot of like real estate in the tank, and my bala sharks are getting pretty big, and they get really skittish sometimes, and they like to hurt themselves. And I thought, well, if I put this in the tank, they're just going to hurt themselves on this. So I'm still planning on using this. I just got to get another tank.
Oh, Doc Awesome wants
the weekend giveaway.
Your wood.
This will cost me twice as much to ship it as what I paid for it, and it wasn't cheap either way. I tried to lowball the guy, and he wouldn't go for it, and then I had to send Fishymon back to lowball him again, just not as much, and he bought it that time.
I'm surprised because he wanted to get rid of everything.
I know. He was like, "No, I can't do it."
Yeah, but he wanted the money. I mean, he's retiring, right? He's getting out of it. So I figured, like stuff like that, why not just unload it?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he was trying to do that with the tanks. All the tanks were for sale, and they were cheap.
I talked to him about that piece I got off of him. I talked him down, but that wood, I was like, man, I know it's a big piece of wood, right? But I was scared it was going to float. So what I did was I had an extra 100-gallon tub, put that son of a gun in there, and I filled it up with water, and it didn't float at all. I forget what type of driftwood.
Not at all. I mean, that thing just sat there.
It's definitely dense.
And
and that stuff he had his Pleco tanks. All that stuff on the wood is where the Plecos were chewing at it. Yes, Steve.
So many jokes.
Yeah, I know.
So little time.
So Ed, you made it to Ohio.
I did. And you know what? I didn't even stop hardly. I only stopped twice to get gas. So
was it cheaper?
No, it's always cheaper in Tennessee. Well, I shouldn't say. There's actually Georgia is cheaper than Tennessee right now. They dropped all their taxes on their gas, so it's like 20 cents cheaper than Tennessee. But I gassed up in Tennessee, and then I gassed up I gassed up when I left. So I guess I stopped 3 times from my house. But I gassed up in Tennessee, then in Kentucky, and then Ohio. And it went up like 10 cents every state I went up.
Well, Saturday, after that swap, I found it for $3.17.
Nice.
And
I don't want to tell you what it is here.
Yeah, it's probably way cheaper. But
it's $2.60.
I paid $2.73 in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's $2.60 here.
That's a crock of shit.
Which is unusual.
$3.34 this morning.
Usually, because we're by the coast and this is a resort area, our gas tends to be higher than the rest of the state, and we're down at $2.60.
But isn't there a lot of refineries out in Carolinas?
No.
Mm-mm. It's south.
Georgia.
When Florence came through here, when Florence came through here, they didn't think they would have enough gas to get us through a week because they couldn't bring anything in.
Interesting. I know some guys that worked at
everything around
refineries on the coast. I think it was in Georgia though.
It's on the coast of the Gulf. They're on the coast because I remember that there was one. Remember the one that caught fire? I think that was Alabama.
That was out by New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh.
Oh my God!
You talking about the Deepwater Horizon?
She must be on the West Coast.
Yeah, that's got to be West Coast. 515.
515, yo.
It never got that high here. I think the most we ever got was 350.
No, we got high
Costco
one time.
Costco here is 257.
Listen,
that's not far from what I'm paying.
Oh yeah, John had a question for you.
Who did?
Select Pet did. Is it true in the main hotel that the elevators don't work?
I am in the main hotel. They have 3 elevators, and people broke 2 of them today taking water to their rooms. RO water. And they said they should be able to fix one of them by tomorrow. So there will be 2 working. The people on the 6th floor, only one of the elevators goes to the 6th floor, and they broke that one. I think Blake, you guys know Blake.
How much water did they try to bring in?
Everybody, it's like you walk down the halls and it's like people have little shops in their rooms. I mean, it's like they got tanks all over the walls. They brought in all sorts of stuff. I mean, there's like dozens of tanks in people's rooms.
So Ed, what are you going to buy us for souvenirs? Since we're not
I don't
there.
know.
Got to be something good.
Yeah, maybe.
Got to be something good.
Hey,
go ahead.
Do you guys know Blake?
Yes.
Which Blake?
From the Clash.
Yeah, I know that Blake.
Blake Stevens.
Does he have a bunch of tattoos?
Yeah.
I didn't ever realize he had tattoos because I ran into him and he was like, "Hey," and I said, "Hey," and I was going to say Blake, but then I was like, I don't know if he has tattoos.
Was his wife Tara with him?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
But
both.
I don't ask questions, who's with who.
No, I mean him and his wife was there. If he was by himself, it may have been somebody else. But normally, you know what I mean, they're together whenever they go do stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
and
they're
Terry,
opening
the guy
up
with
the
the kilt guy from Canada is here.
Oh, really?
Is that the 3 days 1 kilt guy? From the
It kind of
Clash?
looks like
Rico?
Rico's
an albino caveman in a kilt.
Yeah, Rico's brother.
Rico's
That's
brother.
Rico's doppelganger.
He was smoking a joint in front of the hotel as you walk in.
Well, yeah, that's him.
Is that legal here?
Yeah, it is now.
Yep.
Yeah,
They just
that's
passed
fine. I shouldn't be asking questions. I'm not asking questions, but everybody's
That's it.
been super nice. I met some guy from St. Louis named Steve, and then I met another guy named Dan. Yep.
Cool.
Oinky's not here yet because her car broke down getting here.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, so she had to have her car towed, and then she's in her dad's car coming.
That sucks.
It does, but it only happened 25 miles from her house.
Well,
So at least that was good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's better because we were going to Florida, and the car was decided to go dead in Dillon, South Carolina. I was getting back onto 95 after breakfast, and then the something happened where it went into emergency mode, so you couldn't accelerate. I'm doing 15 miles an hour on 95 in South Carolina, trying to get over to the side of the road. And then I had to find a Volkswagen dealer and then find out that they couldn't fix it. And then I had to drive all the way back here to pick up my other car to drive back to Florida because we were leaving on a cruise ship the next day. So that was a 25-hour day for me.
Oh, I've got a question. My passenger side blinker burned out on my way up here. What type of place? I mean, like if it was at home, I would fix it myself. But where can I go to get that fixed?
Find a AAA garage.
I don't have AAA.
They'll fix it anyway, but just find a AAA garage. At least you'll know they'll be able to fix it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Just find a AAA garage.
Can't you just reach in there? It's not just as easy as pulling the light bulb out and putting a new one in. Like usually there's like a little.
It depends if it's LED or not.
I don't think it is.
If it's LED, it might.
But I don't have any Allen wrenches or anything.
Oh, you need to take the cover off to get to it. Sometimes they have like that little like a screw thing that.
Yeah,
like
the old ones you just reached in the back and.
Yeah, and you could just pull them out.
It had little flanges on it. You just turned it and they popped out.
Like a screw, yeah. It was like ping, ping. Basically like a locking mechanism.
The new ones, forget about it. You gotta. And
I'll look in the morning.
Yeah, because sometimes those are sealed units, and you got to replace the whole freaking unit.
Lady Diane knows Steve from St. Louis.
Yeah, she said there's a bunch of Steves in St. Louis.
Yeah, but she knows it's the one with the white beard.
I bet you there's a couple of those too.
At least one. Yeah.
Yep.
AutoZone.
Fish
That's
lady.
what Freaky Fish Lady said. I was gonna say that too, but
I was gonna. That's where I buy my stuff.
I don't know if they'll put the light bulb in, but I can imagine.
Look for a AAA garage.
I'm sure you could go to like a Walmart that has like one of those service bays and like have them do it, but they're gonna charge you for that, and it's probably gonna be a ripoff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like $50 or something like that.
How much is AAA gonna charge her?
I mean, I couldn't tell you. And it's
if you had a membership, it'd probably be free.
The only thing
Winky has a membership.
You probably have a guarantee if something happens to it, you go to another AAA garage and they'll fix it.
But we're just talking about a blinker here. I mean, why don't you just wait till
you never knows if it's one of those sealed beam if it's a sealed unit.
Well,
because they don't make anything.
Thing is it's in the front, not the back.
Yeah.
So it's like if I see a cop from the front, I'll just keep going straight.
Yeah. Or,
hand signals.
Hi, Dennis.
That's it. You can signal with your hand.
Do hand signals.
Well, you're only going.
I'm going this way.
It's the right turn, right? It's
yeah.
Like the one you're going like this, and the left turns that way.
Is this is right turn?
Yes, this is right turn.
And that's left.
I can't see you guys
because I have comments on.
You know how I know is if you were to fall over on your side, then you'd be going that way. Or you'd be going that way. So
this is like the first time I got to be live on my phone and read comments. Because normally it's just the picture when I'm walking around with the phone. But now it's just words and no you guys.
Oh, you hit.
I'm not too close to the phone, am I?
No, you were fine the way you was.
I wanted to make sure people weren't looking up my nose or something.
you do got a cliffhanger.
Oh, great.
You definitely got one.
Now you got a big loogie there, Ed.
Well, now I can't breathe. Okay.
I was just messing with it. Oh my gosh. So you're at the OCA. Now they have a big. Do they have a big auction on Sunday?
Yes, they do. They have a really big one. I've never been to this before. Like I messed up and I told some guys that I'm an ALA guy, and they were like, "Oh," and they all started booing me. And I said, "But I'm also a member of the ACL or the ACA." And I did that just so I could get my tickets for the Triple Crown last year.
I think that's who I got mine from too.
Yeah, I got it from the ACA. Is
the ALA is not organized.
There?
Yeah.
Is Chris Biggs there?
I haven't seen him.
And
I think I saw Lucas's van. I don't know if Lucas is here.
OCA?
It's the Ohio Cyclist Association.
There you go.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
At the Triple Crown last year, they had a big crew there. The OCA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the OCA is a huge club, and they're all been so nice.
When we went to Rusty's that night, I think at least half of those buses were full of OCA people. And there was like 10 or 15 buses.
There was a lot.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I think this is going to rival the Clash, except, I don't think there's any YouTubers, so they don't know who I am, which is fine.
Oh, I think
witness protection, Ed. You're in witness protection.
I think there's going to be another one next year that's going to rival the Clash too in April. After what I've seen, is the NEC convention in April
in Connecticut. Is that the Connecticut?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to that. Me and the wife was talking about it yesterday. I was watching Greg Jones's videos. I think that's something I want to do because it's that vendor room that he showed is just going to be nuts. But their auction, they got an auction also Sunday that is actually open to the public, and which is good because if you can't make it all weekend, but you can make it Sunday if you're up there. It's supposed to be pretty big. They have a speaker room also, but they're also doing workshops. I want to look into that workshop thing.
I don't want to go to work.
the come on, Ed. The workshop is like aquascaping and stuff like that they're setting up. You pay for it, and whatever you're learning, you get to take home.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll do that with you. It's the last time I'm going to do work is going to be, well, if Aquashella calls me back, then I'll go back to work. But otherwise, I'm done doing work.
Yeah.
Alshon, you're not wrong. Alshon, he says the NEC is not cheap. 2 nights plus full registration is about $500.
Jesus.
Ouch.
No, I found it 3 nights Thursday to leave and check out Sunday is $477.
Yeah, but then you got.
Oh, that's a lot better than 500.
Yeah, but he was talking about the registration for the registration is $180. So you're at 600. You're almost at 700 now.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
he's saying it's a little pricey.
They must be giving you something good in that goodie bag there, Skip. That's all I can say. Either that or you're paying Northeast prices. It's one of the two.
And we don't like Northeasterners.
Why?
Hey, why? Why?
You know, from that part of the country.
From the Northeast.
Well, I'm going to be.
It's the birthplace of the nation. Damn it!
That's it. If it wasn't for New Jersey, there'd be no United States.
Mm-hmm. Pennsylvania too. Damn it! We goddamn wrote the Constitution here and the Declaration.
And George Washington slept around in New Jersey, so there.
My aunt lives in Boston.
We have the Liberty Bell here, man.
It's cracked.
It's broke.
Kind of like everything else up there.
Just like Philadelphia.
You can blame that on the British. That's all I gotta say.
Now the AGA, the one that we're having down here in Raleigh, I think the whole weekend the registration is like $55 for the weekend. It's not bad.
DJ. Well, if we go down to the Charlotte one, we've got to make sure we get a hotel that we're all going to go to because there's no official hotel for Charlotte. So it would stink if everybody was in a different spot and then we couldn't hang out at night.
Well, what hotels are down there? We could just decide this right now.
Well, it's what
I
you
don't
call.
know.
Listen, Ed, when you see Sabu, tell him to make a recommendation. That's his gig in June.
Yeah, but he's not there. He doesn't live there anymore. He lives in PA now.
He's still running it. That's his gig.
Oh, I see.
That's his show.
Well,
He was at the swap on Saturday.
Yeah.
Or whatever that was. Was that the swap
He's not going to be in Pennsylvania long. He's going to get tired of the snow and head right back to North Carolina.
Oh, no. He's a hostage now.
Oh, no. See, that's it. Once you come to Pennsylvania, you can never leave, man.
Hey, listen, I've gotten through
It's
that.
like purgatory.
hey, do they
I'm
sell
surprised
Pennsylvania bologna and
the roads didn't swallow my car, but
Well, Rico found it up in New York, so I'm sure they have it there.
In Ohio? Yeah,
I'm going to
probably.
look for it.
Because there's a big Amish community out in Ohio, too, right?
Yeah, but they may not be Lebanese.
Well,
they're still going to have that Lebanon bologna.
I'll send you the name of it, the actual company that makes it. And
Lebanon bologna isn't
Lebanese
Lebanese either.
It's Lebanon.
Yes.
I thought they were Amish people from Lebanon.
No.
No.
There's a city in Pennsylvania called Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Right, Lebanon. That's
only because they have that weird accent.
Yes. But Pennsylvania has this weird thing with naming a lot of places after places in the Middle East. We have Egypt, we have Nazareth, we have Bethlehem, we have Lebanon, we have New Tripoli.
Intercourse.
I don't know how that's a Middle Eastern name. Intercourse.
It's Intercourse. What's the other name that's close to? That's by that.
It's entertaining.
Blue Ball.
Blue balls. There's blue balls.
Blue balls.
And then they got what is that?
Bird in hand.
Is it Little Tits?
Little Tits.
Little Tits.
Yeah. A lot of tits.
They also got a town that's German. It's called Strasbourg.
Strasbourg, yeah. Jersey Shore, PA. Yep. We even have a Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
We have an Egypt, PA. I'm telling you, we're named at a lot of especially in this area here where I'm at. There's a lot of Middle Eastern places.
Well, you're up in by Bethlehem, aren't you?
Yeah, Bethlehem is Middle Eastern.
That whole area.
Bethlehem and Nazareth. And
my sister-in-law lived
Egypt.
in Bethlehem for 20-something years. I know all about
We have
that area.
Athens near us.
Well, there you go. We have a Cairo in Illinois. There you go.
I've been through Cairo. It is a dead city.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but it's like completely abandoned except for a few people that paint their houses. It's scary. It's sad. I lived in Illinois for a while, and if I miss my turn and when I go to St. Louis to visit my relatives, I go through Cairo, and that's terrible. Nothing personal if you live there, Adam. I'm sure it's a very nice place, and I think Chevy Fish lives near there.
Nice.
Oh gosh, I hope she doesn't live in Cairo. If Chevy Fish lives in Cairo, Cairo's wonderful.
It's the best place ever.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Well, all right, Select Pet. I'm gonna.
Egypt, Kentucky, named over Egypt, PA.
So he says a lot of them towns in Kentucky they have the same name.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Egypt, Lancaster, Pittsburgh. Well, that's why
They also have.
That's why we call. That's why we call it Pennsylvania. Okay.
That makes sense. But I was when we were at the Triple Crown, there was somebody I was talking to. And we're like, "Oh, I'm from Harrisburg." I'm like, "Oh, Harrisburg, right on." I'm from Pennsylvania too. It's like, "Oh no, Kentucky. What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, like Harrisburg is literally the capital of Pennsylvania."
I guarantee you, there's no Saxton in Kentucky.
Never know.
Hopefully,
there's a Sikeston, Missouri.
Freaky Fish Lady lives in Lebanon, Missouri, and look at that.
I used to live in Moscow Mills, Missouri.
Uh-oh. We got a spineless bastard in the background. What's up, dog?
How you guys doing?
All right.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Were you talking to us from the airport?
Yeah, I'm in one of the airport lounges.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, is there food in there?
Yeah, there is food and drink.
Okay, hang on. Let me get rid of the chat so I can see what they're offering.
Well, I'd have to go. You want me to go walk to show you?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
He can't walk. He's crippled.
No, I can walk now. I got all my.
Is it
45 staples out of my back this morning?
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Is that fun?
Oh yeah, man, that was more painful than anything.
So it's funny you mentioned that. When my dad got his removed, I was there for it. I asked the lady if I could do it. She goes, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "I'm gonna play.
Check this out. Make him big."
So
an airport has a buffet here, huh?
Pasta primavera, egg fried rice, barbecue chicken wings.
Oh my God! I wish I was there with you right now.
All sorts of sandwiches.
You better grab one. Put one in your pocket.
Save it for Ed.
That's it.
Fruits and vegetables.
Celery.
And then
some fruit. This makes me hungry. I thought those were Beta cups.
Oh, take a Coke.
beer.
Is it all free?
Beer in there.
Yeah, it's free. And then I don't know where the bar is. There's a bar in here somewhere.
You better get some of that Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola? I don't drink Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but it's free.
Coca-Cola Zero. But if you don't drink it, what good is it?
You could tip somebody with it.
Let's see.
Have a Coke and a smile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's
There's
bar.
probably people there that a Coca-Cola costs a week's salary.
So let's see. There is a bar, but it's a self-service bar.
That's more better.
That's the best kind.
That's more better.
Nobody got a tip.
So I'm okay. I'm on the wrong side.
Is that absinthe?
We got Jack, Bombay Sapphire, some wine, Behringes, some Hennessy, some Behringes Merlot, and another Merlot. Plus there is Chardonnay.
Is there an apple in that thing behind it?
An apple? No, there's Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, and stuff.
Oh, nuts. I was hoping that was an apple.
Why do you want an apple?
You sound hungry, Ed. It sounds like you need some fruit.
I took 2 bites of my sandwich and I got on here.
Okay. Well, Ed, you can keep
All-
eating. Don't.
All I ate was a big old giant salami wiener today. Or I don't know
Oh,
what
was
it
that
was.
what that was?
You
I
ate
wonder
a
what that
wiener,
was.
okay?
It was
I thought
an
it was a banana.
18-inch one.
An
What was it?
18-inch
No.
one, huh, Ed?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Stop at Costco?
No, Buc-ee's.
So, why were you eating a big giant, whatever that was, sausage?
because I had to
What was
get
it
something at
wrapped
Buc-ee's, and I should have got I really should have got the barbecue sandwich because it looked amazing. But I really like Polish hot dogs, but that tasted
what that
too
was?
spicy. No,
That's called kielbasa, Ed.
it was more like it was like half pepperoni. It was kind of gross.
Oh, I see. But what was it wrapped in? Like a tortilla?
Yeah, it was wrapped in a tortilla.
I thought it was a giant banana at first that was dipped in chocolate, is what it looked like when you sent that picture. I was like, what the hell is this thing? And you're like, I can only eat half of this. I'm like,
Hey,
I could eat that whole thing.
They're putting the Buc-ee's right outside of Raleigh. It's another excuse for you to come to North Carolina.
Very nice. That's awesome.
So right outside
I bought
Raleigh,
some Buc-ee nuggets.
It'll be on 40, so it's a straight shot for you.
That's where I gassed up in Kentucky.
So Ed, so you're going to do a video while you're wandering around the show floor?
I don't know. I don't know what anything's going to look like till I see it.
Well, you could share your adventure with us.
If it looks like there's enough stuff to video, I will.
All right.
But if it's kind of small, like the Triple Crown, I don't know if I will. Their vendor room was very small.
That was terrible.
That room was small.
That was very underwhelming. That room.
Yeah.
And
then they couldn't even.
They also judged the fish in that room too, which made it smaller.
Yeah. Oh wait, he says Ed is at the OCA. Oh yes, I am.
Well, Jimmy P wanted to know where he was.
Oh yeah, here's my room.
The Love Nest.
Doc, should I tell him what I'm doing in February?
What?
February?
What'd you say?
Should I tell them what I'm doing in February?
February?
You're not doing nothing in February. My wife said, no way. You don't want no hicks.
I'm calling BS on that.
You don't want no hicks in our house.
So I know that's a crock of shit. So I'm just going to tell them. I'm going to California in February. I'm going to be hanging out with the one and only Dr. Spineless because that's the way he's acting right now.
I hope he takes you to some awesome places to eat.
Yeah.
Well, you know any good taco trucks?
Taco trucks. No, I don't know good taco trucks. I make good Mexican food, so I don't need to go to a taco truck.
You said a taco truck. We're going to go to Los Angeles to the food truck center, okay? Which they probably don't even have, but it sounds like a good idea.
Sounds great.
Are your kids coming or just you and your wife?
Just me and my wife.
Okay.
We got a good taco truck down the road, man.
Ooh.
And
Taco Town.
She said if you feel more comfortable renting a vehicle, she will understand.
Yeah, she brought that up today. We're going to.
Whatever.
It'll be easier for Yuns.
How would it be easier for Yuns?
Yuns. And your fangers.
Plus, the wife wants a car. She's
okay. So Carol Cox, no, it's not near Rainbow River. And they have very poor Mexican food in Peru there, Select Pet. There are 2 restaurants that are terrible, terrible, terrible.
Yeah, there's a Peruvian restaurant that I found in the town next to me. I was like, man, I wonder if this is any good.
Did they have spit drinks?
I don't know, but the first thing I thought of was Dr. Anthony. I'm like, man, he would be the one to ask.
I cannot connect my
Bluetooth?
My Bluetooth, my AirPods.
Yeah, it gets weird with StreamYard. It gets like, for some reason, it doesn't want to work.
It doesn't want to work. I heard someone else's music playing, so it's connected to something else. I was hearing some Genesis, so yeah.
Nice.
So Chinese food isn't the same as here. Well, Chinese food in Peru is pure Chinese food. because
So it's like
they have a big Chinese
cricket?
population in Peru. Even in Iquitos, they still speak Chinese.
Are they eating all the animals in the rainforest?
No, only the people who live out in the forest do that.
Well, the Chinese are like eating all their tigers.
Well,
All the Siberian tigers are left in the wild are in Russia now.
Yeah, but they're not eating them. They're doing something else with
They're
them.
using them for something else.
And you cannot get guinea pig very often in Iquitos. Guinea pig is found in Lima and in the mountains. So there is one guy who sells guinea pigs, and if people want to try it, I buy guinea pigs from him and we cook them up. But guinea pig is actually very good.
I wouldn't mind trying a little
It
guinea
tastes
pig.
like chicken.
Yeah,
You have to gut them, Dr. Anthony?
Yeah, it's like any other animal.
Ooh,
We need the
gross.
guts.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat guinea pig guts.
Well, you
Well,
don't.
you're not.
They give it to you as a skinned.
It's like
Oh.
chicken.
Oh, they clean it.
Yeah, they clean it. Yes.
And then they use the guts to make sausage, Ed. So if you see little sausage on your plate, that's when you know what it is.
Does it still have its face? Do they cut the head off?
No, you eat the whole thing.
See, I don't want to see its teeth either.
Well, if you give them extra money, they'll pull the teeth for you.
Yeah,
That's it.
they'll clip the teeth out. They'll chop the head, but that's good in soup.
Oh my gosh!
Eat the brain. Eat the brain is good.
They really serve it to you with like everything but the guts in it?
Yeah. And if you, first time I had it, I was in Arequipa, which is way up in the mountains, and it was deep fried, and it was so good.
Where they put it like on a stick?
No, they throw it in. They bread it.
Was its eyeballs still in there when it was deep fried?
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't eat the eyeballs because they
kinda
got
hard,
little lenses in there.
Oh,
It
Make you
just,
see better, Ed.
it just makes it chewy. It's like a
That's
jelly.
it.
But then they got skulls and bones, right? So you got to be like gnawing on them and getting the meat off it, kind of like chicken wing.
Yeah, but the bones are so small that you can chew them up. Basically,
Really? Okay. So
you eat the whole thing.
wow.
Hang on, I got to take a bite of my Subway.
But
Go
with
ahead,
chickens, I eat most of the bones in a chicken
Hey, Ed,
anyway.
is there
So.
guinea pig on that Subway?
Made him hungry.
Oh, shit.
gosh. That's funny.
Hey, so Doc, I
Right.
saw your old what was it? When Corey's guy was at your facility.
Yeah, Randy. Yeah.
Yeah, when Randy was there, I saw that you were still in the middle of construction.
Yep.
Was that recent?
Oh no, about 4. It was before
Yeah.
COVID, so about 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it just popped up on YouTube, and I said, "Hey, I know that guy."
Yep. No, Corey's never visited.
Yeah, Randy did it.
Randy did. Yeah. Corey got there. Corey got there the next day, but he's never been there.
I mean, you got to the country, but not to where you were at.
Yeah, he got to Iquitos the next day.
I gotcha.
I seen that video. I thought it was like, man, that's pretty cool. And Doc was even in it. Matter of fact, you were catching fish out of one of the ponds, I believe.
So that's our reservoir that we use for the water for the fish tanks and everything.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
So, do you have towers on those walls now?
Towers,
Yeah,
like guard towers.
yeah. Keep them out.
No guard towers. We do have a guard, but no guard towers.
What are you keeping out?
People.
I see.
There, there's a lot of petty thievery there,
Gotcha.
especially in the village. It's not necessarily the people from the village. It's people from outside who, they see this research center being run, being owned by a rich American. He won't mind if we come steal stuff off of him.
Yep.
You ought to have that rich American on the show sometime.
Yeah, we should.
Right? It's funny because, we're all common Joes, right? And we go to a foreign country like that, they think we're millionaires.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I've had my wife on a couple times. She's the rich American. She runs the money, so.
How about it? No, I still want to do a trip down there. It's going to happen. Even if you don't let me, I will make it through the gates.
Well, we're having the raffle.
Running.
You gotta watch out for the guard.
You see me running, open them damn gates because I must have did something wrong.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, hey Doc, how you doing? Do you need any help this week?
He's coming
to
to
be
Peru.
passing by.
Oh my!
Does Peru have an extradition treaty with the U.S.?
Yeah, I think it does. Yes.
Well, that ain't gonna work.
Because we got the guy who killed that young girl from Alabama about 15 years ago.
Hey, am I creating an echo?
What was that? What was that there? Chat boy?
I heard echo. That's all I heard.
Echo.
Yeah.
I think it's me. I'm
Yeah, it's
probably
always
echoing.
you.
My earphones stopped working. They ran out of power.
No, we don't hear you echoing.
No, it's just yourself.
You're just
fine.
you're good.
Okay.
You're good. So, Doc, in that video, you had some epistles that were undescribed. Have you finally given them names?
No, they're still undescribed. The Alto Tepici, they just, we're working on it.
I guess that's a long process, huh?
Yeah, because we're doing DNA work.
And that's essentially what you got to do, prove it's like something different, right?
Yep.
And I guess the DNA work's probably the quickest way to do that.
Yeah, but you just can't do it with DNA work. You have to have all everything for it. The counts, the scale counts, the fin counts, things of that sort.
Gotcha.
So, are they closely related to a named species, or you don't know?
They're according to the DNA, they're 85% equivalent to Aonotis. So they're in the Aonotis group.
Aonotis.
Yeah. Epistogramma Eonotis, but I say Aonotis. EONO.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. TUS.
Notice means the south wind. I think. I could be wrong about that.
No idea.
Okay. My whatever Greek, Latin, not so good either.
It's all Greek to me.
Yeah, exactly. And Victor, yes, 100%. I'm going. See Godzilla.
Godzilla.
It's early showing on the 29th and 30th. It's released on the 1st. I'm hyped. The hype is real.
It's just a damn iguana.
I know. Well, it's a gorilla whale.
Gorilla whale?
What?
That's what the actual translation of Godzilla means. Gojira means gorilla whale.
Holy
Japanese.
hell, they must have been smoking something whenever they saw it.
Well, they usually are, but
Yeah, Gojira, which was translated to Godzilla, yeah. But in Japanese, it means gorilla whale. I know my Godzilla, man.
Oh, I didn't say you didn't. You got a little fetish with that big lizard.
You know it. I actually have a Godzilla right here. It's coming.
I like them movies though. Like the King Kong movies, I love watching them.
Actually,
And then whenever they did the Godzilla and King Kong movie together, that was pretty neat.
I predicted, I didn't actually see that movie, but my kid was going to see it, and I said, look, this is exactly how this movie is going to go down. And then he came home from watching the movie, and he said, you were absolutely 100% right. I was like, there's no way in the world that a monkey is going to beat this lizard, okay? Hands down. So I predicted the whole plot. He's like, well, you were a little wrong in some nuances, but I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but basically, Big Monkey shows up. Godzilla comes out. They have a big fight. Something will drive him off, and then it'll happen again. And this time, Godzilla's going to start wrecking the monkey. And then there's going to be a third thing that comes up, and then they're all going to have to. They're going to Monkey and Godzilla are going to have to band together to destroy the third thing, and then they're both.
Yeah, I was going to say in the
No, that was the last movie.
I just totally predict. I haven't even seen the last movie. I just told you what the plot was.
Well, they did. They teamed up together at the end. They did.
Fought the bad guy, right? That's
To
the only
fight
way that movie would go.
Mechagodzilla.
Was it Mecha Godzilla? Oh, I would have seen it for that. It was the robot Godzilla?
Yep. The humans made him.
You got to watch it, man. It was good. I was very surprised on how good it was.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I saw the one that was after that, or it was maybe before that. The King of All
I
Monsters.
liked it, but I thought it was gay. Or, no, I mean not gay. It was very happy, but it was kind of dumb.
Yeah, we know what you meant.
Lame.
I didn't like that he made a hatchet. King Kong made a hatchet.
Yeah, he
Okay.
did.
And he uses the hatchet like.
Well, King Kong's a smart monkey, Ed.
Apparently.
Yeah, but he made a hatchet that works just like Captain America's shield. So Godzilla could shoot fire at the hatchet and bounce it at Mechagodzilla. That was kind of goofy.
That is
Well,
kind of
I don't care. I thought
Give
it
the
was
monkey
cool.
some credit. Maybe he took some extra credit courses in college.
He grew, and King Kong grew a lot, which was neat.
Yeah. Yeah. he
Just
did
King
do
Kong's
good.
only 60 foot, and Godzilla's like 275 foot.
But you said in the new movie he's only like 150.
Yeah, he's going to be real small in the new movie.
This one. Oh, can't wait.
Can't wait to see it.
I know, I'm excited. It's coming out the 29th. Might have to mute Doc, man. He left his mic like right near something.
He went to go get a drink.
Yeah.
It looks like he's in the lobby of where I'm at,
He might be.
except there's a whole bunch of old fish guys drinking.
Having fun.
Old fish guys, Ed.
Yeah.
Old fish guys drinking.
There you go, Ed. Look what Doc brought you to eat.
Aren't you one of those old fish guys?
Oh,
Ed, you're an old fish guy.
no, not compared to these guys. I'm a spring chicken. Speaking of spring chicken, man, that looks good, Dr. Anthony.
But
And
plastic,
look at that.
plastic
He's drinking
cups.
alcohol on a live stream.
Oh no, this is ginger ale.
Okay.
And it's better that it's plastic, so if you drop it, it doesn't shatter and somebody hurts their foot.
Paulie.
Yes. There
And
we
then-
go.
What I do after I get done eating or using my plastic cups, I light them on fire so that way they aren't creating a problem in the landfill.
Good idea, man. Good idea.
So you want to turn a sprinkler system on in your hotel room? Okay.
No. I wait till I take them home. I want to make sure I use them for a month before I dispose of them.
No.
You could breed your guppies in those cups, Ed.
Nah.
And he lights them on fire with a can of diesel fuel.
I just seen a baby Cuban metallic. Oh man, I better get them producing. I'm gonna have to take them with me to somewhere. I'll talk to that fella.
I didn't want to eat on camera.
I don't mind.
We can
It
hear
looks
you
so
either
good.
way.
Doc,
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
enjoy, Doc. You got what, a 12-hour flight in front of you?
14.
Jeez.
Now, are you
I did
going
one of those
west?
once. That was rough.
No, I'm going east. Going
Yeah.
over the Pacific Ocean.
Wouldn't that be west?
That is west.
Okay, yeah, west.
I'm like, wait a minute. How are you going east over the Pacific?
Hey, it's
You have
okay.
to
You're
be-
eating wings.
You don't have to be smart to be a college professor. Remember that, okay?
Well, no, but he's going over the international date line. Once he crosses that, he's heading east.
That's right.
I guess.
No,
Which
he's
hemisphere
point-
are you in?
At some point, west does become east. I guess that's
no. If you're always going left, you're always going west.
Yeah, but
Never
at some
leave.
point, to us, he's going to be east.
Well, to us, yeah, but he's still traveling west from Cali.
True.
If we
But
were to
at,
leave,
well, at some point, he's going to be traveling east to Cali, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they used to call it the Far East.
Yeah,
right.
because when they go to LEX, they double back over the ocean and land.
What?
Well, actually, no, they probably not. Because, like, when you come from St. Louis to LEX, they go over the ocean and then go into the airport. But he'll probably just go straight into the airport.
Or straight into
Well,
the
and I
ocean.
guess it all depends on what runway they're using at
Yeah.
LAX, too, because you could easily just have flown towards the ocean.
Man, Dr. Anthony's the luckiest guy I know to be able to get the food from one of those places.
Why? They're for the
Why?
elite?
He's flying
You think-
first class.
No, I'm not. But you pay for it. I mean, I use miles to get into this place, so it's not like it's free.
But it's still so cool. I'm just saying you're lucky to be able to do it. I wish I could do it in Asia.
he's
I'm
not-
in Los Angeles. I'm not in Asia yet.
What?
I haven't left. I'm at the
Oh,
LA.
Yeah,
I'm in
he's
LAX.
LAX. Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't care about the food there.
No wonder you were all excited about the food. I was like, what the hell, dude? It's just freaking airport food.
I wanted to see the Asian food.
You thought
Okay.
you were in Thailand.
You didn't
Unless
think
if
you were
he
just
was
hanging
in
out in the
Thailand-
airport in Thailand, like after you like just landed? You're just all right, I'm going to.
Oh, I figured he was waiting for his flight to come in.
Oh,
No,
I
he's
see. He was
going.
leaving. I gotcha.
I'm in LAX. When I'm in Thailand, it's 15 hours ahead of you guys. So next Thursday, when you're live streaming, it's going to be Friday in the morning for me.
Nice.
Well, you better get your butt up because we'll be doing it Thanksgiving night.
Yeah, you can walk
or
around
your Black
the
Friday.
I can walk
The
around the
market.
hotel. I
market.
can take my
Hey, guys.
I can take my phone and we can walk around the girly sections of Bangkok.
There you go.
So, yeah,
That's what they
Winky
call
is
it.
about to come into the parking lot, so I'm going to go help her in.
Okay,
Right on,
Bye.
dude.
All right, Eddie.
Have
tell
fun.
him I said hi.
okay.
Post some videos.
I can offend a lot of people walking around soy cowboy.
Next Thursday,
Oh,
we'll be
man.
broadcasting with food comas.
So, you
Mm.
want to know how redneck Pennsylvania is?
How redneck is Pennsylvania there, redneck?
So, Pennsylvania is so redneck, right, that there is a get together Saturday at a brewery / winery, and the theme is you got to wear jorts.
Jorts?
What the hell's a jort?
Jean shorts?
You're correct.
I know what jorts are. I was just making sure I heard you.
Listen, we had when we were
I live in
kids.
Pennsylvania. I know what jorts are. Put pants on, Ed. Yeah.
We just called them cutoffs when we were growing up.
That's it. Cutoffs.
Cutoffs, yeah.
Well, yeah, we call them cut off jeans, but they're calling them jorts now. I was laughing. My
Yeah, but
ass
jorts are
off.
actually like the ones that aren't just cut off. They're like sewn, like with a hem and whatever. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, no,
Yeah, yeah.
these are the redneck version.
Okay.
Are they down to? Are they just above their ankles?
No, well,
Listen,
I only
you
ever see
make
girls
them-
wear them.
You make them. You make your own Daisy Dukes.
Nice.
I think I look good in Daisy Dukes
Oh my god!
with my big nalgas. You have to know what nalgas are.
Doc, you keep
Yeah.
thinking that.
Okay,
Well, that's two things.
nalgas are your cheeks.
Mm.
Well, I was going to say the fupa, but okay.
Okay. So this is not your normal time, right, Skip?
It is now for
Okay.
another 7 minutes.
No, but I thought. So when we got in the car tonight driving over, I wasn't expecting you to be on. I thought you come on later.
Ed, the reason why I started early was because of Ed not
Oh,
being
okay.
able to go.
Okay.
And it ended up being 2 hours because we've been having
Okay.
fun.
It has been
Okay.
dark. Holy crap. I should
So
really
this
go.
is like-
I got to get up early.
I'm supposed to be going to bed.
Exactly. Mommy's like, take me to bed.
I got 14 hours of no sleep because I can't sleep on airplanes.
Just get drunk, man. It helps.
Doc, you got the cognac right there. A couple of nice
Exactly.
shots, you'll be out cold.
No, because of the fact that they took the staples out. I'm on very low grade pain medicine right now because it was just killing me.
Even better.
And then they had to put a silver nitrate patch over it.
Listen, take a shot before you get on the plane. You will not wake up for at least 12 hours.
I have Ambien with me. Wait, got
Ambien and cognac.
it's the wife.
Yep.
The
All right.
boss lady.
Hello, boss lady.
You should probably mute him for that.
All right.
But I did that once. I flew to Switzerland and I left out of Detroit and I got hammered in the lounge, right? And I didn't know because it was an international flight. Like I went through security and I was in that place, but I didn't know I was supposed to check in at the gate. And I didn't walk to that gate till like 4 minutes before the flight was supposed to leave. And those people were pissed. They were so mad at me because they were trying to leave like an hour early because everybody had checked in. So they were going to, and they had the clearance or whatever. So they were just going to leave early, except I was getting drunk in the bar and they couldn't leave until the scheduled time because I had checked in. Right. So they had to keep the schedule. And I got on, the freaking flight, whatever the chick that was at the ramp was, she literally pushed me on the plane and they slammed the door and the plane was moving before I was even in my seat. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Oh, and then I remember, what is it? And it was like a 14-hour flight. And I remember, oh man, they were watching Spider-Man 2 was the thing. And I had to watch that movie like, what? That's how drunk I was. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I flew straight from Rapid City, South Dakota to Shannon, Ireland. That was a 24-hour flight.
Damn.
Luckily, we had the whole plane to ourselves. They flew a commercial airplane into the air base where I was at, and it took us over.
Nice.
And we had space. But we get into Shannon, Ireland, and we get out, and you just looked, and they sectioned off a big section just for us. So we get out, and they had some food there, but they had beer. They forgot that a bunch of military people were coming, and we floated every keg that they had there. We get back on the plane. We're all freaking drunk.
Oh my God!
Even our commander was drunk. We're up flying out of Shannon, Ireland to go straight to. No, we were going to Bahrain, and we're up there, and I see this white mist coming off the wings, and I thought it was what you see in the sky, right?
Clouds.
No, he was
The contrails.
Oh yeah.
He was dumping fuel because we had a fuel leak, and we had to re-land back in Shannon, Ireland. It was funny because he comes over to the loudspeaker. He goes, all you Air Force people, I ain't really worried about this because I know you know what's good and what's bad. He goes, but I got to tell you, we got a fuel leak. I'm like, which just one engine, right? He goes, yeah, just one engine. I said, oh, we're good. I was hoping when we re-landed, they had the beer set up again. I didn't give a shit about that plane having a fuel leak. We ended up being stuck there 2 nights, and it was like 2 nights and 3 days. Yeah, 2 nights, and then we left on the third day. It was sweet.
Nice.
All we had to pay for was our alcohol. They fed us and everything. It was pretty cool.
That is cool.
I tell you, another airplane that's airport that's a little confusing is Philadelphia. They have it so spread out. When I flew from Harrisburg to Philadelphia to fly to Atlanta, mind you, I was just out of high school.
Atlanta's a shitty airport.
Yeah, it is. But we got dropped off
Charlotte
and
isn't far
had to
behind.
go the whole way to the other end to get in. It's crazy.
I remember having to run all the way across the Atlanta airport to catch a connecting flight. That
The
sucks.
good thing about Atlanta is they got trains between the damn terminals.
Yeah. Was it Detroit? Detroit was a really cool, really nice airport. It was like shockingly nice.
And Atlanta is a mess. I mean, Charlotte's a mess.
No, Detroit was
Chicago,
actually kind of
Harrison-
really, they had like an overhead train or like thing that was going through there, like a monorail thing.
Say, O'Hare's another good one. Chicago.
I've been there. I've been that one.
The worst airport in the nation is LAX.
I can imagine.
No, it's been rated the worst airport in the
It
nation.
used to be O'Hare, but
You Doc, you've never been to LaGuardia.
I've flown into LaGuardia. When I used to do research in Israel, we'd fly into LaGuardia on TWA.
Mhm.
I'll tell you, a confusing airport is Las Vegas.
Yeah.
When you got to pick somebody up, and
McCarran.
it's so damn confusing. There's like 2 or 3 different levels.
Well, they want more shots at the slot machine for you.
Yeah. It's been 20 some years since I've been to that airport.
Man, we did a TDY down there. I was on the Advon team, so I got to drive my vehicle down.
Your what?
My vehicle. My own
Vehicle. Okay.
POV.
Okay.
And so I get down there like, well, go take this briefing for this military vehicle. I said, okay. So I took the briefing. I come back. They give me a 15-passenger van to drive to the freaking airport in Vegas.
Nice.
That's like a semi in Vegas, okay?
Down
That
the strip.
that was not fun. But hey, it's 11 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. Jason's falling asleep.
I am falling asleep. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, Jason's got 5 o'clock wake up call.
I gotta wake up in 6 hours. Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
I'll live.
He's
Yep.
But I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I want to thank Paulie, Doctor, for showing up.
Thanks for inviting me.
Also, Chattanooga Ed. The mods doing their thing. I made it easy for you tonight. And I will actually see you Sunday. I'm doing a stream.
Sunday. Okay.
I think. What do you think, Paulie? Should we do a stream Sunday?
Get back to me Sunday afternoon. My brother and sister-in-law coming in. So no, I can't. I'm going out to dinner Sunday. Sorry.
Well, I'm still
going out to
doing
dinner
it Sunday. We're going to get the fish talk back going since all you wonderful people help me get a new computer. I need to do something. Jason, you got anything to say? Anything coming up?
I'll be streaming on Sunday too. In the morning.
Sunday morning. That's right.
Right.
Your water comes through.
That's right. The easy stream. Where everything is always easy.
and he's got his sexy new assistant.
Oh, I got upgrades to that. I got a
Who's
whole
your
thing
assistant
going.
now?
We got AI working on, or what? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Part AI.
It's I Speak.
Okay.
Yeah, there's I changed the voice. It's now more it's actually more human, which is weird.
Okay.
It's weird.
That's creepy.
It's weird. I'm using like a new like AI generated voice generated thing. It's kind of crazy. Be interesting. Plus new bells and whistles. I'm testing stuff out, so it should be fun.
It'll be different.
It's different.
Doc, you got anything?
No, but I'll probably be posting some videos of JJ Market, the weekend animal market with all the fish and stuff. So be looking for that.
That'll be cool.
Awesome.
Go to the Discus Farms, Doc.
I plan to. I actually have already contacted them.
Nice.
So I'd be going to 2 or 3 discus farms.
Cool.
Right on.
Paulie?
All I gotta say is, stay fresh, cheese bag.
Knew that was coming.
Later, everybody.